Pahrump Early Learning Academy, our goal is to provide a complete nurturing environment for the growth and development of the whole child, socially, emotionally, physically, and intellectually. Children are natural explorers and need hands-on experiences to help stimulate their own imaginations. We strive to meet the needs of each individual child at their developmental level through planned activities, plus help each child attain a higher level of achievement. Call 751-5335 for more information.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
A very special guest from the Cold War Patriots will be the featured speaker at the Pahrump Valley Historical Museum tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Hi, Phil Huff from the Pahrump Valley Museum. I have an exciting announcement to make this Saturday, the 8th of March at 1 o'clock. We're going to have Kevin Fitzpatrick from the Cold War Patriots. Maybe you haven't heard of Cold War Patriots before, but I want you to come by at 1 o'clock on Saturday and have him explain to you who the Cold War Patriots are. I'll give you a hint. These are the people that worked in the nuclear industry and helped us fight the Cold War. These are people that worked at the test site. And Kevin's going to be here to talk about the test site and to talk about the remembrance quilt that we have at the museum, and you'll be able to see that. This quilt is a remembrance for all the people that dedicated their time and their efforts for the nuclear projects in the Cold War. Many of them have passed away. They are on there. Many of them are just being honored because they're still here. There's a lot of people in the valley that worked at the test site. There's people that are working at the test site now. You have relatives and friends. Tell them about this lecture. We want people to turn out. You can see the quilt. It's 11 feet high, 17 feet wide. It has 1,140 names on it. This is one of the biggest quilts in the United States. Come and see it. It's spectacular. And listen to Kevin Fitzpatrick tell us about the people at the test site and the test site's job during the Cold War. We look to see you there, 1 o'clock this Saturday at the Pahrump Valley Museum on Basin Avenue. It's free.
And here's Susan Cronin with this week's Save a Pet.
Hi, everybody. I'm Susan with Tails End. Again, this week is our Adopt a Pet section, and I'm here at Nye County Animal Shelter, where we are promoting these animals for adoption. And today we have the most adorable 8-week-old Mastiff Rottweiler mix. And here with us is Wendy. I'll tell you a little more about this cuddly little guy.
Well, he also has a brother, and he's waiting here for you to come down and adopt him.
And there are many more animals of all sizes. I know they have quite a few that are in desperate need of a home, a good home, mind you. And please come down and visit him. He's not going to be a big, bad, mean dog. If he has the right home, he will be so sweet and loving. You can see in his temperament right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Watch him on the Nye County Animal Shelter Facebook page, and also you can check in on the Channel 46 online. For more information, just visit the shelter. It'll melt your heart.
Thank you so much, Susan and Wendy. I squished that dog so much. Oh my gosh, I want to take him home. He's so cute. All right, let's join Angela Miles with today's First Business Brief.
This is the First Business Brief for Friday, March 7th. I'm Angela Miles. A push for higher wages is sweeping the country. As President Obama campaigns for a federal wage bump, local governments are getting a head start. This week, lawmakers in Maryland and Minnesota are debating new wage changes. And in Hawaii, a bill for 2 pay bumps over the next 3 years has passed the Senate and is on the way to the House. Also from the labor market, American companies planning job cuts dropped in February. Employers plan to cut nearly 42,000 1,000 positions. That number is a 7.3% decline from January. Last month's cuts were a 24% reduction compared to a year earlier, according to a new report from Challenger Gray and Christmas. And China declares war on smog. Premier Li Keqiang called the heavy pollution a red light warning. He sees a need to reduce energy consumption and emissions. That's the First Business Brief. I'm Angela Miles.
Thanks so much, Angela. When we come back from this break, we're going to have your weather with Noah Began and some announcements about what's going on this weekend, in case you don't know.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Friday, March 7th. Today at 6 a.m. we had gusts blowing up to 30 miles per hour. Our gusts peaked today around 2 a.m. with a high of 40 miles per hour. Today we had nice, bright and sunny skies with a high of 70 degrees and an average temperature of 68 degrees. Winds were coming from the north-northeast at 12 miles per hour with gusts up to 26 miles per hour. The UV index today was 5, which is moderate. Humidity was at 22%. Sunrise is at 6:06 a.m. and the record high in 1972 was 84 degrees. Tonight we'll have clear skies with a low of 42 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 48 degrees. Winds will die down after sunset, coming from the northeast at 8 miles per hour with gusts up to 14 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 34%. Sunset will be at 5:45 p.m. and the record low in 1940 was 27 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have a nice, bright and sunny day, as it will be all weekend. Great time to go down to Petrick Park and hang out at the Balloon Fest. Tomorrow we'll have a high of 74 degrees and a low of 45 degrees. Winds will be coming from the east at 4 miles per hour with gusts up to 10 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 26%. Sunrise will be at 6:04 a.m. and the UV index will be 6, which is high. For our 7-day forecast, we have a mostly cloudy week. Your high temperatures will be ranging from the low to high 70s, and your low temperatures will be ranging from the mid 40s to the low 50s. Don't forget to set your clocks ahead at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, and don't forget to change those batteries in your smoke alarms. Thank you, John O'Brien, for the wind information. I'm Noah Began for News 46 weather. Back to you at the desk.
Well, it looks like we're lucking out on the wind for that balloon festival. And thank you to Noah and, of course, John O'Brien for that wind information. I'm going to give you some announcements that's going on this weekend, as if you didn't know about the balloon festival and carnival. The Night Glow is happening tonight at the Prump Nugget parking lot at the Highway 372 and 160 junction there. And that begins at 4 p.m. and it lasts until 7, but they say it might even last longer. There's going to be some music down there, too, as well. Tonight, also, from 5 to 7 p.m. is a Cuban dinner at the VFW Post on Homestead Road. Linda DeMayo's putting that on, and that is a fundraiser for the Americanism Chair. Also tonight is Donkey Basketball, and that's a fundraiser for the schools, and that is at the Prump Valley High School gym. And tomorrow, Balloon Festival at 6 a.m. The balloons take off shortly after that. And, of course, the tethered balloons are $10 for the ride. The carnival's open all weekend long, and you can get all-day passes, I'm told, for $20 down there. And, of course, there's lots of food and fun booths and everything. Also, Prump Valley Historical Museum is having their lecture at 1 p.m. They're located off a basin. And once again, the Balloon Festival starts up again on Sunday at 6 a.m. Those balloons have to get up early, and it's going to be lots of fun down there at Petrick Park at the corner of Highway 160 and Basin. And don't forget, once again, before you go to bed on Saturday night, to set your clocks forward. And we'll see you back here on Monday. That's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Good night.